Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Behind Enemy Lines, the YouTube channel. Right here I've got a Kickstarter that I have been waiting a wee while for. This is not a test Kickstarter. Now, I'll just try and open this quickly so you can't discern my mailing address on the front. So we'll open it up. Mine's quite a big box, so I've got 2 copies of the game. I backed it, I think it was a basic level. So basically, but I got an extra book for Damien. But what I got for my level was a cool little sticker. Be quick, and so you don't get sick with a little bunny on it. 3 mutant rats. And where is he? A really nicely sculpted Johnny Atomic. It'll be good fun to paint up. Some random standard bases, and this is pretty cool. I thought at first it was a just a pin-up postcard. This is a game at DEF CON Fun, but it's actually a quick reference sheet, and it's really small. That's fantastic. So there's that. Let's get all the stuff back in its piety pole sack thingy, plastic baggy. That's what it is. It's a baggy. In you go. Now, yes, that's right, you want to see me packing stuff. But here we go. Oh, sorry, banging everything, making a mess. So Joseph Maguire has done a top-notch job. Those lights are going to be sort of annoying. Don't worry about them, because we'll turn a page and I'll show you. So this book is basically made all by one guy. Lots of playtesters helped with it. I could see those guys in the list inside the book here. So we'll crack on. And this is not a test, as if you don't know, it's a post-apocalyptic skirmish game set on the eastern seaboard, part of it just under New York, West Virginia-ish kind of capital wasteland kind of thing. So think Fallout meets Necromunda with a D10. So simple game, but lots of fun. Me and the guys at Club have been playing this like crazy, but let's have a look in the book itself. So, first thing we do is open to a blank page. Good start. This is not a test. Written by Joseph Maguire. So the book, the pages are actually not, what do you call it? Not, the opposite, they're matte. They're not, I can't remember what it's called, shiny. Not shiny. So there's legal stuff. It's a really cool book. First few pages of the history. Lots of really neat pictures up here. Post-apocalyptic wastelands to give you ideas for your tables. Rules. Range combat. It's really a tidy book. It's 167-ish pages. So I'm just going to flick through certain parts and say things like there's the ranged weapons. There's some robots and some relic equipment. So you get your whole power armor. Caravanners, different sorts of crews and gangs and things. That looks to be the tribals. That's not the tribals, that's raiders. That's my favorite. I had a quick read through it. I already knew the rules. Most of it's the same. Not much has changed. So this Kickstarter finally made it to New Zealand. Unfortunately, I think the UK is still waiting for theirs, and possibly Europe because of that. They're stuck in customs. But if you go to World's End Publishing, the place that makes this, I think you can get a downloadable copy. So, this is really neat. I'll show you this in a second, the back of the book. But you can support them by going to World's End Publishing, downloading a copy from there. Joey, who made this, has said something along the lines of once the rest of the Kickstarters get their stuff, then he'll look at releasing the rest of the books for sale. But if you go to World's End Publishing, you can get a PDF copy. Now, I survived on the PDF copy until today. The PDF is quite cool. It doesn't cost you terribly much. And then just print it at work and bind it at work. Hopefully no one watches you while you do that at work. And it's quite a good little PDF. But this is cool. So this all this terrain was done by Joseph and another chap. And Dave Taylor helped out with this. Dave Taylor of Games Workshop fame, if you might remember, and his own fame, of course. So a lot of this is neato post-apocalyptic stuff. Most of this appears to be scratch built. from Plasticard, and just 156 or 148 scale models. Reference guide, quick reference. The copy these are the same size as Games Workshop flamethrower, small blast and large blade template, which is quite handy. Your roster, and just a quick who the miniatures are made by. So you can get the miniatures for the game, but you know, you can use pretty much anything. I saw someone using Romans to represent Caesar's Legion. So it's quite a fun little game. We talk about it quite a lot on the podcast. Yeah, so get on to World's End Publishing, get yourself a copy of this. Over the coming weeks and days, I'm going to be looking at making some terrain itself. So I've got a bunch of 148 ruined cars, so we'll probably go through a video later on of how I turn this car that looks modern and plastic into a ruined, futuristic, post-apocalyptic ruined vehicle. Alright, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Goodbye for now.